My stepchildren demanded I apologize to their biological father for overstepping. So I apologized, to my savings account. I hired movers, updated the school contacts, and delivered his kids to his door with a ledger. That was the day he finally understood. People will treat you like an ATM for years, then act shocked when you close the account. They'll use your love like a doormat, then play confused when you finally take it back and walk away. My name is Caleb. I'm 42 years old, and for 8 years I thought I was building a family. Turns out, I was just funding someone else's kids while being reminded daily that I didn't matter. This is the story of how I gave 3 ungrateful people exactly what they asked for, and how they learned the hard way what they had thrown away. I met Talia when I was 33. She was 34, divorced, with 2 kids, Noah, 10, and Ava, 8. Their biological father, Aaron, was what you'd politely call a part-time parent. He'd show up for birthdays and Christmas, snap a few photos, then disappear for months. Child support was spotty, and visitation was whenever he felt like it. Talia was exhausted, 2 jobs, barely paying rent, constantly stressed. The kids needed stability. They needed a father figure. And I became one. We dated for 2 years before I proposed. By then, I was already dad. School pickups, homework, soccer practice, doctor visits, I handled it all. I bought Noah his first bike, taught Ava how to tie her shoes, read bedtime stories, checked for monsters under the bed. When Talia and I married, I made it official. I adopted both kids. Full rights, full responsibility. They became Noah and Ava Williams, my name. Aaron signed away his rights without hesitation. Instagram photos were one thing, real parenting was too much work. We moved into the house I bought. 4 bedrooms, a big backyard, great schools. I turned the basement into a game room, built study spaces, and gave each kid their own room. This wasn't just my house, it was our home. For years, it felt perfect. The kids called me Dad. We had movie nights, vacations, milestones. I was at every school play, every soccer game, every parent-teacher conference. I paid for braces, camps, tutoring, everything. Noah got into 3 colleges. Ava made varsity soccer early. I thought we had built something real. Then Aaron moved back to town. Suddenly, he wanted to reconnect. Never mind that I had adopted them. Never mind that he had been gone their whole childhood. He swooped in with dinners, shopping trips, amusement parks, all fun, no responsibility. And the kids loved it. That's when the disrespect started. Little comments at first, our real dad says we don't need chores if we're getting good grades. Why is our curfew earlier than at dad's? He's cooler than you. Talia brushed it off. They're just excited he's back. Give it time. But it didn't get better. It got worse. Noah, now 18, preparing for college, started throwing, "You're not my real dad," in my face. Ava, 16, introduced me as, my mom's husband. At soccer games, she'd point at Aaron and say loudly, "That's my real father." The final straw came 2 months ago. After dinner with Aaron, they came home and called a family meeting. They sat across from me like a jury. Noah spoke first. "We think you need to apologize to our real dad." "Apologize for what?" I asked. "For overstepping," Ava said coldly. "For trying to replace him. For making us call you dad when you're not." My heart stopped. "I adopted you both. Legally, I am your father." "Only on paper," Noah snapped. "Aaron is our real dad." "And Talia?" She sat there in silence. When I looked at her, she said, "Maybe they have a point. Maybe you've been trying too hard to erase their connection to Aaron." That was it. I stood up calmly and said, "You're right. I've been overstepping. And I'll fix it immediately." I went to my office and made calls. First, my lawyer. I wanted to reverse the adoptions and restore Aaron's rights. Then the schools, remove me from all emergency contacts. Then the insurance, take them off my plan. The bank, close their accounts, cancel their debit cards. Noah's college. Cancelled the enrollment deposit. Ava's camps, driving lessons, prep courses. All cancelled. Then I printed everything, receipts, bank statements, every dollar spent for 8 years. Adoption fees, braces, bills, camps, trips, gifts. The total? $347,000. I put it in 3 folders, one for Aaron, one for the kids, one for Talia. The next morning, I drove to Aaron's place. He opened the door in sweatpants. I handed him the folder. "Congratulations, you've got your kids back." His face went pale as he flipped through the numbers. "You can't just." "Actually, I can. Papers are filed. They're yours again. They move in this weekend." He stammered. "I live in a 1-bedroom apartment." "Sounds like a you problem," I said. "You wanted to be their real dad. Now you are." That weekend, I helped the kids pack. They cried, begged, said they didn't mean it. But words don't erase 8 years of disrespect. "You wanted your real dad," I told them. "Now you've got him, full time." Aaron showed up with a tiny U-Haul. His apartment had one pull-out couch and an air mattress. That was their new reality. No college fund. No health insurance. No savings. Noah asked, "What about my college?" "Ask your real dad," I said. Ava sobbed, "I don't want to leave. This is my home." "No," I told her. "This is my home. Real families live together. You chose. Now live with it." Talia tried to stop me, but I'd already filed for divorce. "You chose their side," I told her. "Now you can live with them too." The aftermath? Brutal. Noah dropped out of his college plans. Aaron couldn't afford tuition. He's working fast food now. Ava quit soccer, too expensive. They ended up in Aaron's mother's basement, 3 people crammed into 400 square feet. Talia? She lost the house, couldn't pay the mortgage, moved in with her sister. Working double shifts just to get by. They wrote me letters, long apologies, begging to come back. I didn't respond. Because you can't unring a bell. You can't unsay words like, "You're not my real dad." 6 months later, Noah texted me, "I get it now. Aaron isn't a real dad. You were." And I threw it away. I read it. Felt nothing. Deleted it. Because here's the truth, being a dad isn't about DNA. It's about showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when it's thankless. They only realized it when it was too late. I lost 8 years and $347,000. But I kept my self-respect. And that's worth more than anything. So tell me, was I wrong for giving them exactly what they asked for? Would you have done the same?